have a dream. Our dream is to make our earth green. It is our responsibility to conserve the environment for our next generations. It is not for us. We need the environment as much as the environment needs us. Our current system of one-way use is not sustainable. It is currently estimated that we are consuming at a rate of 123%, using 23% more resources than the earth can sustain. This means we are jeopardizing the ability of future generations to meet their needs. Therefore, from now on, we turn our recycling objective from collections to education. Convey knowledge how to reduce, reuse and recycle through our activities and program. We move forward to enhance the product stewardship from design, produces, sells or uses the product to minimizing the product's environmental impact throughout all stages of the product's life cycles.
Recycling prevents resource destruction, pollution, saves energy, and creates jobs. Landfills and incinerators are economic losers. They are major sources of pollution and require vast amount of capital to construct. So far, most of the customers are very happy and appreciate the elite service package with recycling and product stewardship training. Consumers, state and local authorities, and of course the retailers, they work together and share responsibilities to make the system work.
I'm the Assistant General Manager for Kuala Lumpur Kebun Bahat. So I'm in charge of a few estates in this region in Selangor. KK is members of the RSPO. So when you talk about RSPO, you're talking about people, planet and profits. So when you talk about planet, so you're talking about environment. So one of the part that I see is talking about recycles of these chemicals, drums, all the things. And then we talk about this one of the we talk about G planters elite service that provide us the service that can protect the environment lah. With this service that been given by the G planter is considered like a peace of mind from our side lah. In terms of we don't need to think about how to dispose this container. So one of the things that we find that the service is good in terms of helping us to achieve our RSPO certificate also.
We welcome this green farm projects in Genting Plantation because this project ties in with our Genting initiative. Our first project on recycling with DuPont started in the year 2011, and 2 years we were into this project, and we find there were many benefits that has brought to both parties in DuPont as well as in Genting Plantation. For Genting Plantation, our container recycling is very successful in the sense that the tonnage has increased from 1 ton to 5 ton, and after 2012 has reduced to 3 ton. It shows that our IPM usage and our IPM integration with chemical usage has reduced the container recycling. And in the case of Green Farm project, this Green Farm project will serve Genting Plantation in many fronts. One of them is that it ties in with our internal initiative of model estates, whereby we are trying to push our operation and efficiency to the highest level. In this sense, we are looking at the usage of chemical to be efficient and to be justified so that the rate as well as the dosage are not high and are used wisely. Secondly, the Green Farm project also will help us in our RSPO initiative, as well as finally in our IPM project.
As a responsible supplier and producer in the Malaysia industry, okay, we always look into the possibility and also the every aspect, how to make those the waste turn into recycle it become a useful product for our customer. So far currently what we are already achieved here is we are able to make the product, the waste make into a product which is called high plug planting tray for the pre-nursery use in the plantation, which is this product already widely used and in the industry for our customer until now. We never stop here. The next step we are going to move forward is we are going to use the pesticide container, which is making up from 50% of those used plastic container which is we collect from the farm for our new launch herbicide, which we're going to launch on next year 2016. As part of environmental activities, G-Planter have established an environmental drawing contest for our planters' children. The theme is based on the Green Farm, My Home, Kebun Hijau, Rumahku. Our objective is mainly to educate our children, which we are going to inherit in future, to protect the environment around them and turn them into real action. For our society, we also engage in the CSR activity with working closely and support few charity organizations like Daybreak and also NCT. Daybreak is a vocational training center especially for training those people for this activity. We also support the NCT Trust Fund, which is a trust fund set up to raise the fund to help and sponsor those postgraduate students for further study which is related to the agriculture field.
The environment is in our hand. Do the right thing.